We are playing some MLB right now. I'm fixing up the party stuff.
The game's
There we go.
Starting now. It's the show. Ready to erupt as their guys announcer Mike Carding, Detroit Tigers.
I'll tell you what, probably not going to take a whole lot of offense.
High in the air and deep. Boom. Makes the play, one away.
Didn't know what I was
Into
doing.
the box now, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hans ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Vogt gonna have to hurry on to first, and there were two down.
Dang. Are you watching me?
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind
Yeah.
the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Justin Upton now. As with two away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you.
What happened?
Use that sinking fastball.
Oh, I was trying to bunt it.
To get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watch as this game goes along, the ground ball to fly ball ratio.
Got him swinging, and that will end.
Why? God dang it.
Down in order go the Tigers. It's the Tigers nothing. A's coming. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Billy Burns comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This one's flared out toward left. Upton over to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Stepping in, Jed Lowry, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is low.
It's a ball.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg, as he's known amongst baseball.
Well, that was horrible. But I still got a strike on him.
He might reward a pitcher for a good location every once in a while, but most of his calls, they seem to be spot on.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a
What?
call. Now 1-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Okay, that's it.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Lowry will take the turn and hit for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is in there at third with a one-out triple.
Dang it.
That man right there is one of the most unlikely guys in the building.
Guys need to get this dude out.
To wind up with a triple. He was huffing and puffing all the way around, but he sees the opportunity, and give him credit. He's able to make it there safely.
Josh Reddick comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, there's the location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, it's going to be on the ground.
Why did he
Here's
throw
one
so
that
dang
misses
high?
It's 1-1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Fastball
I'm not even
close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design.
Are you watching me?
One thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And that's taken high for a ball that's full now, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw.
Let's go get out of here.
Grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch. Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Chris Davis is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get it to make the running play.
Let's go, bro.
That will end the inning. One left for Oakland. After one,
Are you still watching me?
Jose Iglesias makes his way to the plate.
You are?
He'll
You
get
see that?
started here in the top of the second.
You ready for this?
Now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time.
It told me to do that.
Spun his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Let's go.
Hahn into the windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. This is lifted out to left. Davis is under it. One
Dang
away.
it. It's a nice hit, too.
Designated hitter.
Into the box, Victor Martinez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Yeah, he really
Told me that it was on that side.
It's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Why would I swing at that? This next one, bro.
At bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here's the first pitch to him. Turned on down the line. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
No,
Base
back.
running there, got him caught in a hot box.
It wouldn't let me go
between first and
back.
second. And boy, not a sterling example of base running that time as they. Stephen
That's
Vogt
it,
will
bro.
lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Iglesias is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 6. Designated hitter.
Settling in now, Billy Butler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That's popped up out towards short right field. Kinsler onto the grass, 2 gone.
Batting 7.
You see here on show track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots.
You're still watching?
Over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia, as he takes a
That was
fastball
horrible.
off the plate for a ball. 1-0.
Pitch it right at his head.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go.
Like, boy, get out of here.
We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Jared Saltalamacchia leads it off here. Bottom 3rd of the order set to go here in the 3rd.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
If that happened in real life, everybody over there would be dead.
Hahn has his target. Here it is on 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
That's it.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw to first.
Bro, why does he go so slow?
Start to 3rd.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
1 away, and here's the 3rd baseman, Nick Castellanos. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down.
You little curveball and nerd.
He sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes.
I didn't even swing.
That's a rather weak out number 2.
If you're going to try and bunt with 2 strikes, which, look, I wouldn't do it, but you've got to make sure you're at least going after a pitch in the strike zone. I mean, how bad does that look when you strike out trying to bunt at a pitch that it's not even close? I'll tell you how bad.
Give me the ball.
Real bad.
Big swing and a miss in the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Oh my gosh,
fastball right by him.
Sick of this jump.
3 up, 3 down.
For those of you watching, this is like my first time playing, so.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. And that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Marcus Semien stands in.
Marcus Semien.
Fastball too
horrible
high to start him out here, 1-0. Might be putting him on now. It's ball 2. And he'll step off and try again. Three and 0 now.
Why?
Man on deck, and you know they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And he takes ball 4. So
what
good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The center fielder,
Billy Burns will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Yet another check on first. And the fans don't like this at all.
Okay, no way he does it again, right?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Too high, 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. High in the air out to center field. After it is goes. He can't get there.
No.
So the inning will continue. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across.
They gotta run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
From the stretch. And he takes ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goes over to his right, and that ends the inning.
Yes.
J.D. Martinez is ready here.
Now let's go.
In the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to probably want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Pulled high. Davis is under it to put it away.
Why do they always get there?
So one away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. On gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch.
What?
Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, there's another first pitch strike right there, and you know, he's gotten ahead of every single batter he's faced so far, and that's a big reason why he's getting these good results.
Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Vote gathers. Trying to do a little too much out there, so that'll go into the books as an E2. Justin Upton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being
Okay,
a
that's
guy with
2 outs.
tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike three.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3.
No, my.
One. They still trail 1. Chris Davis is set to lead.
They set this up horribly because you can't do both at once.
This is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Not even that far. Like, this is so stupid.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It was
now.
in box.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now that's popped up. Room behind the plate for Saltalamacchia. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
This is how
Now
we're
to
gonna
the
win
plate,
this.
Billy Butler. He flew out in his last at bat. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
It told me to hold triangle. I hold triangle, and then this doesn't even.
Played looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks.
That is such bull.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Yes, he did too.
Just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Right on the corner. 2-2. Still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Now I need to catch up.
Victor Martinez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that
It
time.
didn't
It's
even tell me I
0-2.
was right
That
either.
pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good.
Why are you so
And the
slow?
5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Second baseman.
Ian Kinsler, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
You know what? I'm not sure if that was on him or the first base coach, but it obviously didn't work out. It took a good throw to get him, though.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Down the third baseline. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
The catcher, number 39.
Jared Saltalamacchia stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Why do I never get good hits? Why is it always to the people?
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning.
Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be streaming later. Peace out.